into a more positive brand, they will not take it. They will not like it. They would like to have that pig. Now, when you want to upgrade to your call it what? To a 5-star, so that you can be called Hawk. Or you can be called, you know, like when you walk to a restaurant, you say, I need English breakfast. And I would like to have some sausages, bacon, and beans. Nobody says, I want pig. No one says, you don't go to a 5-star hotel and say, please serve me 2 pigs. You say, may I have pork ribs? Or can I have some bacon? Can I have some sausages? Nobody says, can I have pigs? All right? So you don't want to be a pig. If you grow your audience by insulting people, you are a pig and you can never advance into a pork so that you can be served in high-end hotels. Forget it. And that one will still yield bitterness again. You'll be like, oh, why are brands not following me? Why are brands not following me? Let me give you an example of a brand that will make it here on this app. Mbalamwezi and the wife are gonna be very big. They sell content. They have content. I'm talking to you now, not as Akothee, but as a brand strategist. A brand strategist. Yeah? I'm a marketer. I do consulting for so many other companies. Akothee will make it very big. All these food companies will go after her brand because she has mastered the art of selling a story. Those are your age mates. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to my Gen Zs. Those are your age mates. So if you want to become an influencer, do not rush into insulting people. You will grow an audience, yes, but a useless audience with zero purchasing power. You cannot sell a product. You can only sell insults. And fans are geared in a certain way that whatever you built your fan base on, that is what you'll have to serve them. When you start changing, they leave you and jump onto the person who will be selling the same product. So if you are an aspiring influencer and you think you want to be an influencer, then you have to think twice. It's gonna take you years. Like it took some of us years to build this kind of brand. You see everybody's jumping on top. Took us years. And we are banking millions of shillings because we stayed consistent and clean. I sell my story. I speak about my life. I control millions of following that are authentic. People who buy in on what I say, what I do, because I am authentic and I'm not cut from someone else's garment. I'm original. Case closed. If you ask anybody back in Kenya, who is Akothee? They'll not start telling you, hey, I've built muscles. Are you seeing the muscles? Guys, are you seeing the muscles? Huh? Look at my skin. I love it so much. I admire myself, guys, in the mirror. Yeah. I've gotten so many companies trying to get me on board as their brand ambassador, but they can't match my red card. It's my red card, they can't match. Yeah, so someone says, I admire you. Thank you very much, my love. I want you to take this one to the weekend. Yeah? There are 3 types of friends. There are the genuine ones who will genuinely be with you. But they are social climbers. They are those social climbers. And do not bring anybody you meet on TikTok into your house. Don't. Learn from me. Learn from me. Do not bring anybody you've met online closer to you. Please keep yourself discreet. Do not allow photos anyhow. Those photos might be used against you tomorrow. Deny access. Deny access and protect your space. Eunice, I'm your fan. I love your videos. Yes, thank you. Stay there. You are a fan, stay on front camera. The moment people invade your space, then they see the original in you, the originality in you. Then they see more other success that you don't show online. Then they see your aura. Then the jealousy starts. You can actually see the pain. You know, the way it's devouring them. You know, jealousy eats the owner. Jealousy eats the owner. Inauma. Unasikia hata kiwaru. Akimeza chai unasikia kiwaru. People are jealous of your relationship. They're jealous of your children. They're jealous of your house. They're jealous of your husband. They're jealous of your parents. They're jealous of your aura. They're jealous of the attention you are given. They're just jealous of you, and that's why some women can't keep it, but just put you 6 feet under. Have you heard of friends killing friends? Because they couldn't keep up with them anymore. But let me tell you something, girl. You can kill me today, but you can never be Akothee. You can't even be a second version of Akothee. There's only one but Akothee. I learned to beat jealousy. I told you about when I was jealous. I was jealous when we were in the village with a certain lady. I will still use her as an example. Now, let me tell you how jealousy can devour you. And most of the jealous people are inadequate people. They're inadequate. They have not achieved what they want to achieve in life. Therefore, when they see somebody else achieving it, they don't want that person to achieve it. So they will mess it up with either opinions. I think you would have done better. Show me what you've done yourself. Show me an example of how success looks like before you open your dirty mouth and advise me. Oh, I don't think that's right. It's just my opinion. It's not opinion. You've just garnished your jealousy inside opinion. Oh, we are just content creators. You are not a content creator. You are a bully. You are a bitter bully. How can you be content creator inside someone else's content? And your content is just negative. How do you call, it is the A in the audacity. Where the hell do you get the audacity to call yourself a content creator by creating content with other people's content? Don't you have a life? Don't you have a life? Hello, excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Content Creators. Me, I'm just but a content creator. That word is overused. That word is misplaced. Please, you are not a content creator. You are an online bully. And most bullies do not have a life. They had a very bad childhood. They've carried it to adulthood. They are broken, so they are moving around breaking innocent people in the name of content. They're dying from inside. They're empty. Because when you're full, really, you can't just wake up and start insulting people. They lack empathy. These people are bitter. Bitter to death. When you open their background, you realize some of them don't even have 3 meals a day. They're struggling. They're suffering. Imagine you waking up in the morning and going to scroll on social media to look for what to talk about. Oh my goodness. I think you are in a wrong profession. You should go and become a commentator. So you start chasing football left, right, center, not other people's lives. I don't know whether you understand me. Sweetheart, they are not haters. They are bitter. Sometimes I see some ladies here, and I'm like, why don't you go back and take care of your children, madam? Okothee uskata nyanya. Why don't you go and start from where some of us started? You guys found it so easy, but let me tell you, this generation is going to suffer big time. This generation, if they don't change their mindset, you're gonna suffer big time. You better take it up from me. Sweetheart, get out of front camera and start working on yourself. Get out of front camera and start working on yourself. Work on substance. These handouts you guys are receiving from I don't know, artists releasing music, people who want trends, politicians, especially the ones attacking politicians. I don't know how long you're gonna stay, because yeah. So I'm just telling you that collect yourself. Do small things in each and every day. Right now we are in July, and if I want to tell you something, that everything I planned to do this year, I accomplished. All right? I'm done with my 3 units. On Monday, we are going to start on research method. I realized I was too distracted in Kenya. I couldn't read well. Exams caught up with me. Today, when I see my lecturer, share the exam timetable, I start panicking. I start getting angry. I start getting toxic, forgetting that I wasted my time with things that didn't matter in my life. I want to tell you something. The day people will stop talking is when they are 6 feet under. Therefore, you can't deny people talking. But again, do not accept disrespect. Don't take it. Take legal action if you can. Do not allow people bully you. You equally have the right to live a peaceful life and not being dragged in useless drama that you did not invite to yourself. As a young girl here, I want to tell you today, it's not easy. Life out here is not easy. There is no manual on how to make it success. And the battle mind, the battlefield is not outside. It's in your mind. What you want to deal with. Who do I want to become? Who do I want to become? Who am I? Not I want to become like Akothee. No. Please, no. 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 Erase that. Probably make it look like I want to have Akothee's resilience. Not when I grow up I want to be Akothee. That statement weighs tons, but again, sweetie, can you go through the things Akothee have gone through? Can you endure? It's been like 20 years for me to find this seldom quiet and peaceful life. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. It's taken blood, tears, water, and bones. I don't know if I'm making some sense. Get up, go get a job. This generation has a problem of also mentioning their price. They walk into an interview, they look at a company's profile, and they go like, I think they can pay me 100,000. Sweetheart, pay you 100,000 based on what experience? What experience do you have for you to earn 100,000? Can we start somewhere? Can we just start somewhere? If you are fresh off college and you've gotten an opportunity to work in a company, even if they're paying you 5,000, sweetie, take it. If that money can even facilitate you to get out of that house every morning, to go outside, walk into someone's office, network, use that opportunity to gain as much experience as you can. Do not look at the salary. Again, stop explaining to your friends and telling your friends how much money you earn. Don't tell them. It's not their business. It's not their business to know how much you earn. They'll discourage you. Oh, girl. Some of them are kept with mubabas. You see them in, I don't know what, they've gone to South Africa. Oh, they're in Europe now. The other day. Sweetie, the life of sugar daddy doesn't last long. Get something for your own self that you call audit your life. Audit your life. Be a woman of substance, a woman with titles. Let people invite you to a table to do a presentation because of whom you became, not who you are. You are a lady, so what? They'll sleep with you and leave you there. All right? So, take it from me as a HR that if you happen to get an opportunity, even as an intern, even as the other one is called what? Intern, then what? We have intern and what? Yeah. Attaches, yeah. take it as learn. Sweetie, ask questions. Be the one on the front page. Can I prepare for you guys some coffee? Someone need tea? Be the person bringing light into that room. Hi guys. When the owner of the company or the manager asks, who's gonna be there for the weekend? Be the first person to raise your hands. I'm gonna take it up for the weekend. What do you want to do over the weekend and you're broke? What do you want to do over the weekend and you're broke? Sleep in your bed, scroll the whole day. This thing can make you suicidal. This thing is dead. Oh, my goodness, my kids are calling. Okay. Let me call taxi for them. Oh. Yo. Ay. Oh, wait.